Now there is one more command that I want to point out, and that is Entrypoint. We use Entrypoint to provide executables that will always execute when the container is launched. Like if it is a .NET application, when you are launching the application, we have the .NET command and we have to pass the project file. But that is not self-explanatory. Let me close things here and let me launch our PowerShell. Let me do a clear screen here and let me pull a new image for Ubuntu here and show you that with a simple example. Let me go to Docker folder that we have here and I will create Ubuntu sample, copy the Docker file and paste that in the Ubuntu sample. Open that. Perfect. Now we have two Docker files, so when you are working with that, make sure that you know which one it is. Let me open that with Notepad here, and perfect. So right here in the from, we will say we want Ubuntu here. We want an entry point. Like I said, entry point is basically provide a command or executable. In Ubuntu, we have an echo command that will basically print what we want. Let me say hello here from .NET Mastery. Save that and let me close the file. Let me go back here. We will have to navigate to the location here. I need the cd command. Perfect. We need to build an image based on that Docker file. So docker build -t Ubuntu hello. And of course, I forgot the dot that is always needed to define what is the location of the Docker file, and that is in the directory itself. So we write a dot there. Perfect. Now if I do Docker images, we will have the new image for Ubuntu hello. Great. There, let me run the command docker run. We have Ubuntu hello. Great. You can see it prints her command here, and that was all because of the entry point that we added in the Docker file right here. If I go back to the original Docker file here, after we maybe build and publish our .NET application, we can run the .NET command here, and right here we will have the DLL that needs to be executed to basically start our application. Now again, this is 10,000 feet image of how everything will work in a Docker file in .NET application, but that gives you a general idea of how you will build the project, publish the project, transfer files from one location to another using the copy command, and finally having an entry point in your application.